It's in the game.
Hello there, welcome, the warmest welcome. I'm Mark Nicholas. Today we're bringing you one of the most special games of one-day cricket you could ever imagine. An array of top-class players for your enjoyment. Sit back, relax. Here's a pitch that's going to thrill the spinners. It's very dry, almost dusty. It's certainly got a sort of crusty surface to it, and I expect it to rip sideways as the game goes on. This is a day to bat first and get runs on the board. Plenty of runs to be had here today. This is a perfectly good surface, but it will deteriorate. It's almost a sort of loose surface to it, and expect it to dust up and spin as the game goes on. Facing is Adam Gilchrist. Now the bowler's giving him a hard time out there. That will have hurt. He won't want to show that it's hurt, but you sense the momentum changing.
Wide ball signalled by the umpire. Smashed that a long way.
He has smashed that a long, long way. That is great to watch for the neutral, not so good for the bowler.
Hit straight to a fielder.
There'll be bruises to show after this encounter, plenty of them.
Gilchrist moves into double figures with those runs. Hit straight to a fielder. That over helped the run rate somewhat. Hit straight to a fielder. There's the umpire signal, no ball. Tadic waiting at the striker's end. That really is a suicidal run out.
Now, the early wicket will get all the fielders buzzing.
Let's take a look. That really was excellent timing.
Beautifully played. You couldn't imagine anything better. Well, the trouble with bowling there is that it's his favourite area, and he'll hammer you every time.
Hit straight to a fielder. The fielder's appeal, but he was quite comfortably home.
The fielding restrictions have now been lifted.
That's been given as a wide. That one will have ruffled his feathers. There's the umpire signal, no ball. Hit straight to a fielder. It never looked like being a run there.
Well, he was yards out, not even in the frame. That is bad judgment. And facing is Ricky Ponting.
Hit straight to a fielder. Foolish running. That's simply throwing wickets away.
Oh, that's just a waste. What a terrible waste of a wicket. Desperately bad communication by the batsman out there. Here's Michael Hussey.
Canada have made an adjustment to their field. Hit straight to a fielder. I think he was easily back in the crease there. Just one run.
Nicely timed. You don't need to smash the ball to the boundary every time. Sometimes ease and grace will do it.
There's the umpire signal, no ball. Hit straight to a fielder. It never looked like being a run there.
What a mess. A total shambles. He left his partner high and dry.
This was...
Michael Clarke takes guard.
Stopped in the covers. It never looked like being a run there.
There might be a few heated words said about that in the dressing room too.
We can have a...
On strike is Andrew Simons. Well, it's in the air, but there's no one out there, so I guess there's no risk.
Canada have changed their field. Stopped in the covers. Ouch, that must have hurt. Canada have made an adjustment to their field. Stopped in the covers. It never looked like being a run there.
Well, it's a terrible run, and the picture shows it. He was miles out.
This That's been given as a wide. Watson facing. Watson waiting at the striker's end. That's a really superb shot. Let's take a look at that in slow motion and the end of the over. We're about to see a change in the bowling. That's a beautiful shot.
Oh, that could prove costly later in the game. Oh, well, he got away with it, but it was risky.
Hit straight to a fielder. That has to be close. Very smartly stumped by the keeper.
Fleet of foot and swift of hand. That is brilliant work by an outstanding wicketkeeper.
And we have a change of bowling. Wide ball signalled by the umpire. Wide ball signalled by the umpire. Hit straight to a fielder. That really is a suicidal run out.
They can't afford that kind of thing, throwing wickets away like that.
Hit straight to a fielder. Canada have made an adjustment to their field. Hit straight to a fielder. Wide ball signalled by the umpire.
Well, he must have been half asleep when that was hit at him. And out in the middle is Brett Lee. That's poor cricket. He just took his eye off the ball.
That really was excellent timing.
What can I say about that shot? He does look in good touch today.
Superb shot.
And now the confidence is seeping through. He dispatched that with, well, with ease and grace. A great stroke. My goodness, this guy can play. What a pleasure to watch him too.
There's the umpire signal. No ball.
Oh, he latched onto that quickly. Kind of venomous in its way. A great stroke. My goodness, this guy can play. What a pleasure to watch him too.
There's the umpire signal. No ball. Wide ball signalled by the umpire.
Now, that was a really good stroke. He looks in great touch out there. Well, he smashed that for four, and what a big smile on his face. Characteristic stuff. Beautifully played square drive, hit with power and a four all the way.
Wide ball signalled by the umpire.
And he picks his spot beautifully. That's a glorious boundary.
And we have a change of bowling. Wide ball signalled by the umpire. Canada have made an adjustment to their field. Stopped in the covers. Foolish running. That's simply throwing wickets away.
There was never a run there, never. You sensed it from the off. I can't even believe they tried it.
What a marvellous shot. McGrath waiting at the striker's end. Marvellous stuff. We can have a look at that again. He goes over the top.
Now, for all you youngsters out there, that is a perfect example of how to play the stroke. Well, the trouble with bowling there is that it's his favourite area, and he'll hammer you every time.
He found the gap with precision.
Yes, lovely stroke. What a beauty. And how have he enjoyed that?
We're about to see a change in the bowling.
That's good batting. It's gone in the air, but it's safe, and it's 4 more.
Lee facing.
Well, the bowler didn't do too much wrong there. Just a quite brilliant bit of batting.
Lee waiting at the striker's end.
Thank you. 4 runs. You've got to pitch the ball further up on this surface. You give this guy too much room, and it's 4 every time.
That's been given as a wide, Canada.
Too many wides. It's as simple as that. They have to bowl tighter lines than this.
Out, he's caught him.
Now have a look at this again. That is a good example of how to take a catch. Hello again, and the players and the umpires are making their way out to the middle after the break between the innings. We're ready now for the second session of play, and with me commentating is Richie Ben.
McGrath is coming around the wicket. McGrath is switching to round the wicket.
He got into a great position to take that catch. What a wonderful stroke. By heaven, he looks in good shape out there. Oh, he played that stroke perfectly.
Well, that went like a rocket to the fence. Ponting has made a slight change to the field. That's good bowling.
The fielding restrictions provide enough opportunity for attacking batsmen, so I expect a lot of quick runs in these early overs. He loves it there. Leg stump, and it's 4 every time. Well, it's in the air, but there's no one out there, so I guess there's no risk. The batsman will have to reassess the field now that those fielding restrictions have been lifted. Remember, 5 players can be outside the ring.
McGrath continues. Australia have changed their field. Super catch that. McGrath gets his second wicket. Let's see the action replay of that. McGrath is switching to round the wicket. Smashed that a long way. Should be some runs here. Well, the field is not going to cut that off.
Cracking stroke. He's in good touch.
McGrath is going to try over the wicket. What a marvellous catch. Out court.
Now, he made that catch look easy, but it was far from it.
All the way.
Uppish but safe, I guess you'd say. Keep it on the ground at this stage, but, well, we're watching one of the great risk takers.
Ponting has changed his field slightly. Fielded by the man out long on. It looked as if he was home to me. Ponting has made a change to the field. Australia have made an adjustment to their field. Lee is coming around the wicket. Great catch.
Now that's an important catch. Oh boy, is that an important catch, and didn't he do well to cling on? You just don't see it played much better than that. Marvellously well played.
Ponting has made a slight change to the field. Superb shot that, right off the middle.
Good stroke, but I don't think that's the place to bowl to it.
That was a lovely shot. Beautiful cover drive.
And now the confidence is seeping through. He dispatched that with, well, with ease and grace. Oh, well, he got away with it, but it was risky.
Australia have made an adjustment to their field.
Yeah, he'll be pleased with that. It came pretty much out of the middle of the bat, and all in all, he looks in good touch. Great strike. Great strike. 6 from the moment he hit it.
Ponting has made a change to the field.
He has smashed that a long, long way. That is great to watch for the neutral, not so good for the bowler.
Ponting is coming around the wicket.
Well, he hardly seemed to hit it, and it's 6.
Ponting is going to try over the wicket. That was 6 all the way.
Oh, and the bowler can't believe it. That's out of the ground. Maximum.
Ponting is switching to around the wicket. Ponting is coming around the wicket. Fielded by the man out long on. Fielder's appeal, but he was quite comfortably home. That's 2 more runs on the board. Played into the gap. Got him.
That's a great sight for a bowler. Stumps flying all over the hockey.
Ponting gets his first wicket. Let's take a look at that in slow motion. That's a brilliant shot, right off the meat of the bat. Kadich continues.
Now that came right out of the middle of the bat.
Looks in good form out there. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to carry on after that blow. That's been given as a wide. These runs will be signalled as leg byes. I think he'll be okay. It'll sting a little though.
Effortless, brilliant, and maximum.
We can have a look at that again.
Now, the bowler's giving him a hard time out there. That will have hurt. He won't want to show that it's hurt, but you sense the momentum changing.
He's winded, but I think he'll be okay to continue. Fielded by the man out long on. That was a very anxious moment for the batsman there. Well, that one will wake him up a bit. That looked really nasty. I'll be surprised if we see him again in this innings.
Yeah. Go!
Gone bold.
But he just got everything wrong and played all around a pretty straight ball. Miles, he's hit it miles.
And the end of the over. We're about to see a change in the bowling.
Four from the moment he hit it. There's a skill in that. Picking the gap is a skill.
Martin is switching to round the wicket. The sweeper picks up. Oh, that must have been close. The batsmen changed their mind.
Oh, another one of those, and this bowler will be out of the attack. It doesn't matter if it's in the air when you hit it that far.
We're about to see a change in the bowling. Wide ball signalled by the umpire. There it goes. That's 2 more runs on the board. Hussey is going to try over the wicket. These will be leg byes. Ouch, that must have hurt.
That's a good one. Well timed and 4. Beautifully placed. Goodness, he's in good nick. You give this guy too much room and it's 4 every time. Ah, that'll please them. They've come through a few problems with great fortitude. That's a fine victory in this limited overs match here today.